So this is the beautiful Rajgad fort. This is a 9-kilometer long ridge line, and this is day 2 at the Deccan Plateau exploration. Beautiful sunset, a magnificent rock pillar, and you can also see the fort of Torna. Yeah. Let's begin the day from the fort of Sinhagad, 7:30 AM in the morning, where it was all foggy and cloudy. So this is day 2. We have started walking from Sinhagad towards Rajgad. Super foggy. Had a good sleep in the temple. We were able to charge our devices, and now we slowly start moving. Now usually it won't be this cloudy in the month of December, and you get some really nice and clear views. The clouds usually stay in the valley. Now we are in the farmland now, and soon we'll get on the road, touch the highway, and we'll try to figure out if we can get a vehicle till the base of Rajgad, that is the village of Gunjavne. That's 10 kilometers on road. Doesn't make sense to walk. There's this 2-kilometer village road section until we touch the highway, the main highway, and there we'll be meeting 2 other individuals, Sushrut and Ruturaj. They'll be joining our trek from that point, and we'll try to reach Rajgad in a vehicle. Good 9 kilometers until now. This is the Sanjeevani center. It is right at the starting point. This is where I usually come and eat food. It's close to the parking area. So we are done with our lunch. It is 11:54 AM. We are making a move towards Rajgad. We have a quick and steep climb to the fort, and then the things will become pretty much easier. So you can see this little hole in the wall. This is called Nede, and this is on one of the side ridges of Rajgad. That one is known as Suvila Machi. That's a pretty broad, evident trail. Happy with the weather, nice and windy, so the body stays cool. Right now, almost at the base of the Rajgad fort, and we'll make an entry through the Chor Darwaza. It's right there. And this is called the Chor Darwaza. It's 1 hour 2 minutes, 3 kilometers. It's a nice fort. So that's the temple actually, where you can go and sleep. You can do an overnight stay here. You just need to bring your sleeping bag and mat. If you come on one edge of the Chor Darwaza, you can see the beautiful ridge that connects the 2 forts, Rajgad and Torna. This is that ridge. We're going to hike on this now, and this is the Torna fort. Now today's aim is definitely not to go to Torna, but we'll still have to hike up till the edge of this big ridge. This is some 9 kilometers, and then from there we'll get down on the other side to this village called Bhatti. this is the plan for the day. We still have some 12 kilometers to cover. The time right now is 1 p.m. I've never seen this before, but this is a bottle crusher. So you put the single-use plastic bottle in here, nicely press it fully, and then maybe you can carry it back because it becomes easier to carry it. Nice, good initiative. Let's try to reduce our use of single-use plastic. So when I did this trek some 2-3 years ago, I had documented the whole Rajgad fort, all sides of it, and therefore I'm not doing it this time, because this time the major aim is to actually do Sinhagad, Rajgad and Raigad. So I would definitely put the link to those 3 episode long trek videos in the video description below, and you can check it out. And it was also that I did it at a different time, so the views are very much different. I had experienced a very beautiful sunset from top of the Bale Killa, and it was all green at that time. It was not done in December, and I think by doing it at a different time, I'm able to understand that how is the landscape changing every season, and what are the pros and cons of hiking in different seasons. So this is the water tank from where you can fill water. This is right beside the temple. Yeah,
looks good.
Looks good. Tastes good. Good. Chalo then. Yeah.
It's quite good actually.
Nice. This board says Suvela Machi. So this is the ridge that will take us to the Needles hole. There we are not doing this time. And this board says Bale Killa. So Bale Killa was the residence of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. That was up there. And we'll again not go to Bale Killa. You can actually visit Bale Killa during the month of October for some beautiful sunsets. We will actually just take a diversion to another flank of this fort, which is called Sanjeevani Machi. Oh, hello. There's a cat on top. Hello.
आपका है क्या बिल्ली?
A very beautiful path that will get you down from the Sanjeevani Machi, and the trail would connect to the 9-kilometer long Rajgad to Torna Ridge. Yoo-hoo! Looks super scary, but again there is enough space to keep your feet. There's nothing much to worry. Nicely you can keep your feet, get down, rocks to hold. See, people normally also put a rope here, so they have these sort of pegs installed. And now we see the Rajgad fort in full vigor. So we climbed through the Chor Darwaza. We didn't go to the Bale Killa. We sort of side traversed it, and then we didn't come till the end of Sanjeevani Machi because the trail is so you get down and then come to the edge of this beautiful ridge, have some amazing views, and just keep walking, climbing up and down through this 9-kilometer ridge line. And in monsoons this place is so much more green, and the ridges are super windy, so it is definitely a different experience. So you should definitely come here in different seasons, through the forest and on the road.
Back to civilization. Next one.
We can take a break here, and then the trail climbs up again. It reads Torna. We'll take this one, and you can also exit the trek here if you want. Such beautiful sections on the trail. Because of the lack of water sources on the ridge. See, carrying 2 liters of water. Woohoo!
Wow.
Now we have a quick little rock patch and a ladder section. Nice and easy. Nice. Now this section is actually doable. Do it at your pace, nice and slow, and good to do it in December, because in the monsoon season everything is so slippery that it becomes little risky. And the ladder is still fine, but the patch just before the ladder, this patch, it becomes a little tricky. Because there is no scope to take a fall there, so usually a rope is being attached, and then this is a much safer path to sort of climb up. We see the beautiful ridge again. This is what we did in the 3 hours, and that's Rajgad. Now after the ladder, you just go around. See a lot of garbage. These are water bottles, pack of water bottles. Might be left by either the locals, or this could belong to some event. I have a beautiful water body here now. Nice. And that's the village of Bhatti. That's where we would go down, and that's the Torna fort. So now we have to figure out the trail that goes down to Bhatti. We'll be skipping the Torna fort. Now guys, from this big pinnacle, you have to keep walking towards the fort of Torna, when this water body will be onto your left, and keep an eye on the left side. And after some time, you will have a very thin trail, and you will be able to see a darwaza which is not that easily visible, though the trail is marked on the map. But since this is not used that frequently, that's where the problem sort of starts. So you'll see this door, see that one, that's where we want to go. It's almost 5 p.m. The aim is to get down to Bhatti by 5:30. See, nice little door. This is not the frequented one. Right, easy. Man, that seems like a nice trail. Keep going. Just stick to the trail and it should be fine. Canyon sandals. You okay? Yeah, nice. Wow, the fort of Torna is just lit up in this beautiful orange in the golden hour. Lovely. This section is quite something. This is, I think, the 5th or 6th fall of all people included in the group, and this is the first one on camera. Nice. Because there are so many rolling stones underneath your feet that it becomes so difficult to actually keep your balance. Some really beautiful views over the Gunjavani reservoir. Amazing sunset. Nice. You can see this is the Budhla Machi Torna Fort. And this is actually the forest section that we are coming through. So good number of bushes actually. You just have to be on a ridge line. And this is how the Torna Fort premises look like from this side. Let's go to Bhatti.
Bhatti, let's run! Run!
Almost 17k from Gunjavne till this point. Done in 6.5 hours. The time is 6:17 p.m. And now we are just figuring out if there's a house where we can get some food. Yeah, so quite a unique experience here. We got the opportunity to take bath. So we are taking a bath underneath a hand pump. So we are ready. For tomorrow's hike again. Wow, it feels so good. Quite a cold water. Waiting for food. Foam rolling sessions. Roll. So we get a chance to sleep inside the house. We requested them that if it is okay if we can sleep in the temple, but no. Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Boom. See you tomorrow. जी आंटी जी हो गया हाँ जी कर दीजिए ठीक है. Yeah, so there's a very nice charcoal painting here. It says Lingana, and then the moment you pan in front you have this majestic pinnacle. Whew, so beautiful. And that's Raigad.